Woo, baby.
Sometimes I go to the movies and I walk away mad. I just wanted to see some boobies, and I wanted to
Oh my
see
God,
a man. Ooh, what can I do? Ooh, what can I do? I can watch some creepy, crappy movie reviews. Creepy, crappy movie reviews.
Howdy, folks. Creepy Kentuckian here, and this is Creepy's Crappy Movie Reviews. Actually, the first one of these I've done in I don't know how long. It's been many months, but I was inspired recently to do one by Evil Dead Chick, who posts here on YouTube, and there's always been some friendly banter back and forth between this particular movie. And, you know, a lot of the stuff I'm saying is not really directed at her, just directed at the film. This film that I've got for you is a VHS, and thankfully this one hasn't been released on DVD for more people to waste their money on. This one is Terror on Tour. And this one was actually directed by Don Edmonds, 1981, I think, 82, something like that. This one came out, and this came out around the time, you know, there was a lot of movies similar to this, came out in the 80s. The most famous one is Trick or Treat, not Trick or Treat, which was a pretty cool possession movie about a dead rock star that possesses this kid, I guess. And there was some other ones. Rock and Roll Nightmare was pretty cool. Black Roses is my particular favorite, I think. And then there was this one. This was like the Troll 2. No, I don't even want to say. No, Troll 2 was way more entertaining than this. This is like the. This is like Black Roses. Okay, picture Black Roses turned upside down, dip it in shit, and out comes Terror on Tour. And this movie, you know, this is one of those movies that I never thought I would ever have to explain why it's so bad. Because all you need to do is pop this bad boy in, the VCR. 20 minutes will be about enough for you. And then you'll be like, let's turn this motherfucker off right now. Nothing's going to happen in this. But I'll give you a little bit of a backstory on how I got this. This is like one of the old ass media home entertainment videos. I picked this up at Scarefest 2008, and it was like $2, something like that. And I'm a fan, everyone knows, of these 80s slasher movies. And if you can get a good enough look at the artwork there, you probably can't. But you know, that's got some pretty cool artwork on it, I think. So that was why I was like, hell, fuck, it's a slasher movie. It was made in the 80s. Don Edmonds directed it. I want to get it, you know. And the VHS, believe it or not, I think this VHS is worth a little bit of money. I mean, I've noticed a trend out there with a lot of the VHS collectors. Like, you know, there's movies like Lunch Meat, which is a horrible fucking movie. If you're lucky enough to find the VHS of Lunch Meat anywhere, you know, on eBay or whatever, odds are it's going to be over $100. And if you're expecting a good movie when you put it in, then you're shit out of luck. Anyway, on to this movie, though. This is Terror on Tour. Follows a band, much like the other movies. This band is the Clowns. That's what they're called. And it's pretty much what you think. I mean, during the each time I guess the band performs, someone gets obliterated violently. You know, and there's a killer on the loose, and the band is blamed. And I remember there's some sort of crappy twist ending at the end or something, but it doesn't really. There's no payoff. The problem with this movie is it just drags. It drags. There's no good kills in it. It's like, you know, we were talking to Don Edmonds about it. I was like, you know, the late Don Edmonds, he passed away last year. And I was asking him, I was like, Don, I mean, what happened with this? Because this is like one of those movies where you can tell there was something up with this. You know, because it doesn't, well, the movie doesn't make sense. It's poorly acted. It looks like they made it in a weekend, and they literally did. I think that this was made like in a week, 2 weeks. Really short shoot. And it shows, because this is one of the god-awful slasher movies I've ever seen. Like, I talk shit about Final Exam. Let me tell you something. Final Exam looks like Madman compared to Terror on Tour. Terror on Tour is one of the god-awfulest films, period, I've ever seen. It's the type of film that you put it in for, like I was saying, 20 minutes, and then you're ready to turn it off because it goes nowhere. It's just unbelievably, like, the characters in it, the clowns, are a generic Kiss knockoff. They all have the afro wigs, the white face paint. They look ridiculous. And that's actually somewhat enjoyable, I guess. But, you know, I can't for the life of me figure out why anyone would enjoy this. This is like one of those deals where I would almost be willing to sit down and watch it again only with someone like Evil Dead Chick beside of me or in the room to explain exactly what is enjoyable in this movie. I've yet to figure it out. At least with, you know, Final Exam, and I can't believe I'm defending Final Exam. You have, you know, some character development. You know who some of these people are. You know, they spend a lot of time developing the characters. But with this one, you know nothing about any of the characters. They're all just generic throwaway guys that are talking to each other about nothing in a room throughout the whole. I mean, there's just a lot of talking and nonsense and just poorly written. I can't say enough how bad this is. This is truly bad. This is one of those movies that is so laughably horrible. Well, not even laughably horrible. It's just so painfully bad. You know, you're watching it, you comprehend nothing. You know? And yeah, I'm making this a video response to Dana, the Evil Dead Chick's review. This is just my opinion. You know, I'm sure there's, well, I'm not sure, but I would say there's probably more fans of this movie out there. If you are, post your comments below and let me know why. But this is undoubtedly a crappy fucking movie. This is Terror on Tour, and yeah, if you think you like any slasher, odds are you haven't seen this one yet. Unless you're Dana. Now, Dana likes them all, I guess. The Terror on Tour is shit. So, until next time, I'm the Creepy Kentuckian, and you've been watching Creepy Scrappy Movie Reviews. I'll try to be back and do another one of these at some point.